Hello.
Hi guys.
Oh my god. That's a terrifying noise.
Matt turned into a velociraptor.
That was Hello in Dragonborn. Wow, this party really died.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Dragonborns, man.
The Dragonborn comes. Anyone else a Skyrim fan?
You know you play Skyrim too much when you sing Dragonborn come.
Oh my god, I play Skyrim way too much.
Alright. We are up. Let me make sure I got my stuff.
Okay, I can do this.
I'm gonna post it to the tab.
You pumped to die?
Yeah.
Yup. That's what we sign up for.
We're playing Star Wars, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, we're playing Skyrim.
I am the Emperor.
We're playing Star Wars, but you're all
No,
Jawas. And you're on a Sith base.
Oh, I want to be the Jawa with the brown outfit.
I'd say that actually sounds like a really cool story. Jawas trying to take down the Death Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear something shameful?
Can I be
Yeah.
the Death Star?
Is
never-
it shameful?
It's shameful. I've never seen all the Star Wars movies.
I haven't seen the new ones.
I've seen the new ones, but I haven't seen minus like the newest one. But I haven't seen all the old ones, which is really lame.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
I'm going to say, not gonna lie, it is pretty lame.
I've seen like bits and pieces of all of them, but I don't think I've ever seen them all the way through.
Yeah.
Ryan, this is the one with the infant. The hyenas later.
Oh, wait a second here. What am I doing? Okay, I don't
Hi
need
Ryan. I
baby.
can't see you
Hi,
in the
Ryan.
chat, but hello.
Hi, Ryan. What are you looking for?
I can't have the chat up because I get
Coins?
too distracted.
He asks, is this the game with the infant as the member of the party, or is it the one with the
Yeah, we're
hyena
just
father?
It's cool.
You're streaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just, make as much noise as you want. It's cool.
Want me to take this and move back?
It's all good. No, I just don't want you to be so freaking loud. Kisses. Kisses.
Such a friendly, caring father.
Boom.
That wasn't Zoe, right? That was your daughter, right?
Yeah. And it's called fucking parenting. Okay? That's how it's done.
Okay.
Wait, do I get to retweet something?
Do it.
Oh, no. No one's done
Good.
anything. Thought you guys were on top of that shit.
I just tweeted.
Wrong. Oh wait, I could click the link.
Yeah.
Oh my
You said the
God.
exact same thing this time last week, too.
It's like the future. It's like eating moon pies.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, never mind. We're good. All right. Everyone got their retweets done, and we all good to go?
Yep.
Let's get ready to...
Rumble?
Okay.
She sounds like sugar.
If you want, I mean...
She wasn't sure if you were going to continue that or if you were way in front of us, so...
Nice of you to step up, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stepping up.
All right.
Are you getting dive bombed?
This is a very professional stream. We are clearly professionals here.
I'm pro.
All right. So let's get going. Last thing that happened. Do one of you guys want to recap that?
Didn't I kill like some sort of water guy?
I murdered some rats.
All right.
A rat, one rat.
We killed garbage.
Yeah.
I headbutted a monster and then it sucked me in by the head. And then I forget. Did I kill it with a headbutt?
Not with a
Yeah.
headbutt. You ripped its head off with your quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
A typical Shannon Friday night.
It's always interesting to
Headbutting
ask the
things
players
like
to recap what they remember, and you find the interesting things that they recall from the actual session.
I went swimming and some big fucking thing came up. And then, as per usual, after I got it down to like no health, Shan shows up and kills it.
Hey, I do a decent amount
Alright.
of damage too.
So when last we met the adventurers, they were traversing the crypt and the catacombs underneath the Durst Family Home. You came across this basically ritualistic area in which the baby decided to investigate further and basically set off the ritual, which required a sacrifice of a life. Tyrone decided he was going to try and find like a rat or something that would appease the ritual. But before Tyrone could return with that rat, the baby leaped off the dais and basically triggered a failure, I guess, for the ritual. And
Just had
Lorghoth,
to go and mess up my plan.
and Lorghoth the Decayer.
I trigger shit. That's what I do.
Lorghoth was incredibly triggered. And yes, it became a fight with a giant mass of like plants and water and mud, in which
Lorghoth the Decantor.
in which there was a lot of damage done to it. Baby basically tore off one of its faces, but it just grew back. And then Tyrone came in with the final shot, cracked it across the face, and this time the face was blown against the wall. Lorghoth just dismantled itself and whittled away down to the mud and dirt that it came from. And last you recall now is the chanting has stopped. The figments of the cultists that were looking down upon you during the ritual, they have vanished, and you seem to be alone. However, there's a lot of creaking and movement and just various clutter coming from above you. And this is where we pick up. So right now you guys are standing basically in that large room that's filled with water with a 5-foot edge of stone going around.
Did we take a long rest or anything
Ah!
in the other room?
You have not.
Oh. Do you guys?
Literally, this is just as the Lorghoth dismantles.
That's why I
This is where
just
we pick up.
finished my battle cry.
Yep.
Well, I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh shit!
So-
yeah.
We might want to like take a short or long rest if there's
Okay.
no like immediate danger.
I'm at 16 hit points, so
You do a short rest, maybe.
I'm good. It just sounds like you're the one who's got a problem.
I got sucked into a monster by the face, so
Oh yeah, let's
Just a little bit of
throw our whole
damage.
champagne on hold just so you could take a nap.
we can
let's-
take a short. Can we take a short rest, or you just want me to risk it?
I think we should take a short rest. I think that would be the smart thing.
Okay,
I think we should risk your biscuit.
risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, no, but it's okay. Go ahead, take a nap.
Okay. So you guys decide to relax for an hour or so?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what I see.
Are there still chanting, or was the chanting from the invisible dudes?
The chanting stopped the moment Lorghoth basically faded away.
Oh,
Once he was
also,
defeated.
I need a list of all the things that we took from the hallway because I don't have that.
You were supposed to write that down, Matt.
He talked really fast. I know I'm wearing a skin shawl,
A
and I
ghoul
think
skin
I have
cloak.
like some sort of bone knife.
I,
Or
took
something.
Shan has that.
I thought she had the rat knife.
I think I have the rat knife.
I
And
thought she took both.
Oh yeah, I did write it down.
Yeah, she took
Rat
both of
skull
those.
and bone knife and Nothic eye.
You took the head of the halfling. You're wearing the cloak made of ghoul skin.
Rude.
Ooh. Okay.
You have a pouch full of background.
For short rests, you can use up to your hit dice, right?
Yes.
7.
So at level 2, you guys have 2 hit dice.
Okay, I got 12 points. So I'm back
You're adding
to
your con to that, right?
con modifier?
Yep.
So for both rolls, right?
Yeah, if you use 2 of them. You can use one and then decide if you want to use the second one.
Okay, so then I'm at 17 hit points if I add I used both of them.
Okay. So that means you're out until you do long rest. Okay, so you guys basically, well, as Lorghoth dismantles itself and just crumbles to nothing, Tyrone literally just falls back and sits down out of breath, panting, and you guys decide to take a breather for a little while. So you wait about an hour or so. Again, all the while you hear really strange noises coming from above you still, and it's getting louder, like banging on wood. You hear like metal on metal grinding. A bunch of curious noises coming from up above.
Were there any other paths? This is the basement, right? Were there any other paths that we had walked by and didn't go down from last time?
Not really, no.
Okay.
There was one hallway you didn't go through, but you've seen both ends of it.
Okay, that was the one with the trap.
Yeah.
Strahd just looks up towards the ceiling and goes, "Well, that sounds promising."
Calm down.
I guess
Let's do this.
after my short rest, I'm gonna like look around the room a little bit more and try to inspect it, see if there's anything that we missed, like any doorways or anything like that.
Okay. Let me pull up that room. I'm not gonna make you roll because there's not really any danger right now. So you can take your time and do it. We can even say you were doing that over your short rest.
Okay.
The only thing of note that you haven't already, like inspected, I guess, is where is it too? On the eastern wall of the room, there's a large wooden wheel connected to a bunch of chains.
Oh.
Ooh, I should turn that.
And there were chains above like the altar too, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's a dumbwaiter.
try turning the wheel and seeing what happens.
Yeah, no problem. You can turn pretty easily.
Should I get on the altar
If you want.
to see if it's going to go up?
Raphael says that went really well for you last time.
Okay. He's referring to a sex thing.
Oh. We are in a dungeon.
Are you getting up on the altar?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Turn that wheel, yo.
I'm turning
Okay,
it.
so
Let's do this.
all right, so you turn the wheel, and you hear again like metal on metal moving, and clearly some mechanisms triggering as you pull it. As you turn the wheel towards the north, where the room you were in before, there was a little hallway you can go down, and another room that led you to the prisons.
Yeah.
Through the hallway, there was a large portcullis. As you're turning the wheel, the portcullis is rising up.
Oh.
So
And
basically,
does
it leads back into the room where you found all those items.
Okay. So the
So I'm not
portcullis
going
is in this room, right? That we're in the big cavern.
Yeah. Like basically, the main entrance to the room was blocked off by this large portcullis door, and you didn't have any access to it from the other side, and now you're turning the wheel so it's rising up so you can get it through there.
Okay, and does it stay open when I like let go of the wheel?
Yeah. If you turn it, you'll get to a point where you can just click in place, and it secures.
Okay, sweet. I do that, and then I tell you guys, hey, I think I found a way out.
Thank all the gods that I have in my pocket.
What?
Well, I'm a little bummed out that I didn't get an elevator ride, but I will follow you through that door.
Okay.
I
I
say
guess
we
I'm
make
gonna...
Raphael go first.
Okay, Raphael can go first.
Raphael's gonna go.
And then I'll follow behind him.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go through the door. You find yourself in the larger room with the half a dozen like holes in the wall where you got all those items. Last,
Anything like look different since we've
No.
taken them? Okay.
only it's empty holes now where you've taken all the things. And then again, there's the stairs leading back up on the northern side of the room.
Curious.
Did we come down those stairs?
You did, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off the robe I was wearing because I think I still have that on. The weird cultist robe.
Yeah, it's probably wet now.
Put it in my bag.
Okay.
But I still got my snazzy eye patch.
I feel like we've been everywhere. Like, is there...
Not
Is the-
upstairs, right?
Is the noise still coming from the ceiling?
Yeah,
No.
it's coming from like above, off in a distance. It's like it's faint, but you can hear it.
You said it sounds like grinding metal.
Well, like banging on wood, moving like metal on metal. Yeah. Basically, the best way to describe it, it sounds like renovations.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah, that's
wind.
more clear.
I guess I'm gonna try sneaking back up the stairs then to go
Okay.
check out the noise.
All right. How far would you like to backtrack?
Up the stairs?
Like just in general, do you want to like get out of the underground area, go back to the home, or do you want to explore more of the crypt here?
You said there weren't any pathways we had walked past that we forgot to go down, right?
No, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Survival if you have that.
Survival.
If you have that.
16.
16.
Mhm.
Okay, from like the mental map that you've created as you were keeping track of where you were traveling through, all passages and doorways are basically accounted for.
Okay.
Barring any like secret entrances and such, you're pretty confident there's nothing you know of that's been unexplored to this point.
There's a secret passage
And-
somewhere. I know it.
And we kind of had looked around this room with the alcoves pretty much, right? Like I had investigated it before.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna head back towards that noise then.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to sneak.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
17 plus 5, 23.
Okay, that's incredibly quiet. So you're gonna make your way back up through. We'll say the others following.
Yeah.
I'm
right
following
there.
her.
Okay, so she's like stealthing up ahead, and you guys are just keeping pace behind her. You guys managed to backtrack pretty much all the way through to the stairs that lead you back to the home, to the secret stairs on the third floor of the death house. And when you get up there, you give me perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, whoever is up there. So
I rolled a 20, 22.
natural 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a
15.
6.
Okay. Everybody but Dragar can hear like again, moving metal, wood banging, things like this. Like I said, it sounds like somebody's doing renovations in the home. But all of you, as you get to the top of the stairs and you enter that storage room where you fought the wraith before, there was 2 windows like that you could use to look outside from here, and they now appear to be boarded up.
Oh.
Actually, sorry, not boarded up, bricked up.
Mother effer.
This is where we fought the thing when we opened the chest, right?
It is, yeah. Another thing you notice is the door leading to the room is no longer there. Instead, what you see is 2 scythe blades slashing over and over and over again.
Oh. What are the mannequins doing?
The mannequins are basically just standing there.
They're
Everything's all covered in the cloths and.
Can I try to break the stone out of the windows, assuming that the cement hasn't dried yet?
It was boards, right?
It was bricked. Sorry, I misspoke first. It's all bricked up. Would you like to check and see if it's dried yet, or do you want to just make an attack and see how it goes?
Attack first, ask dumb questions later.
All right, go ahead, roll an attack.
Boom! I rolled a 3. So maybe someone should check and see if the cement's dry.
Well, I mean, you rolled a 3, but you got a +5, so that's an 8.
Yeah.
It's a stationary wall. It's not difficult to hit.
Okay.
So, I mean, its AC is not that great. So, that is a hit. You can go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Get ready to suck it, Bricks. That would be a 12 in the suck it category.
Okay, so wait, you actually rolled 2 6s?
No, I rolled a 5 and a 4, and then I have a +3.
For your strength, yeah. Okay. So you take a look at the brick and you pick up your maul and you swing with as much strength as you can muster. The maul cracks against the brick and you feel like kind of like a throbbing motion as it makes contact, and then it's almost as if your maul is repelled backwards.
Oh, I have a feeling, don't quote me on this, but there could be some sort of magic that's keeping us in this room.
Perhaps.
I am not a scholar.
No shit. I never would
Whoa.
have guessed.
Whoa! Whoa. Draugr, let me tell
See
you.
what he's doing? Can I try to... I'm gonna try to like pry out a brick and see if they're able to be removed rather than hitting it.
Sure.
I guess I'll use a knife.
Okay. Just give me an athletics check for that.
Okay. Athletics +3. 11 + 3, 14.
Okay. So yeah, you jam the dagger in, and you get a very similar motion. Like it does make contact. It goes into the brick, well, into the mortar in between the bricks. And as you like try and maneuver it around and pry it in, again, the blade itself starts to vibrate and shake in your hand, and then it's like forced out. Your hand actually feels a little numb from the sensation.
I turn to the baby and I'm like, "Yep, that's cursed." And then you said there's like swinging blades in front of the door.
Yeah. Again, picture like traditional fantasy like booby trap with like spinning blades that are like.
Are they on like ropes, or are they just like moving on their own?
It's kind of like just a mechanism probably in the door itself. You can't. It's almost like coming right out of the wood, but they're just like spinning in off time with each other to like make it difficult to.
I don't want to ruin my quarterstaff, so I'm gonna pick up one of the mannequins I'm gonna try to hit the the swinging blade with it to see what happens.
So are you going to swing with the mannequin, or you just put a mannequin in to see what happens?
I'm gonna swing at it with the mannequin. Like I'm just gonna kind of jam it into the blade to see what happens.
Okay. So you pick up the nearest mannequin, and you walk over to the blade, and basically thrust it forward. And as it moves forward, the blades keep making like contact with it and slicing off part by part by part by part until there's like 8 slices of the mannequin on the other side.
Oh.
Wow.
But it doesn't like stop them from moving.
Oh no, they cut through like hot knife through butter.
Can I see where
I'm a mannequin murderer.
the wood of the side? Because like there's blades going back and forth, but you said like they're like hooked into the door frame or whatever.
It's basically as if they're coming out of the door frame, but it's not like it.
Like, is there
there's
any
no
handle there?
mechanism.
Can
Is
I
there
try to
anything
disable
hanging out
it?
that I could chop with an axe or something?
No, like all you see is the blade. So like it's coming right out of the frame. It's just blade. There's no like wooden section or mechanism for.
Hmm.
So it's not something you could try to like disable?
No.
I think
At least not that I
Raphael.
know of. If you guys come up with a method, maybe, but I can't. There's nothing obvious that you can see to do that.
Could Raphael do white noise or whatever the hell that spell is that he does all the time?
Sacred flame
Yeah. Same thing.
on what on the blade.
I'm gonna
All right,
Hey, I might be kind of dumb here, but I don't do magic. So if you guys
Okay.
know magic and there's magic holding a
that's not a bad idea. He holds up his holy symbol and utters the arcane words. A flame surges from the ceiling, crashing into the blades, and they just keep spinning.
Okay, so somebody wants us here. I don't think we're supposed to leave. Unless Zargar wants to
Can
try
I
to.
take my crowbar and try to like break one of the blades? Like hit at it?
Are you saying I gave up too easily?
No, I just want to try like all options.
Yeah, you can try that.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
Yes.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try and swing with the crowbar at the right time, in order to do something to the blades, but it really is no avail. It just like hits the blade as it's spinning
Mhm.
and doesn't really affect it.
Darn.
Okay, Zargar, I bet you my halfling head that you can't dive through those blades and make it into the hallway.
Is it like covering the entire doorway, or could you like shimmy under them?
You wouldn't be able to shimmy under them, but it's not perfect in sync, so it's not like there's always a blade like if you take the time, there probably is a window in which you can probably get through.
Zargar, go.
I feel like a Zargar.
Through the blades.
I'll go through the blades. I'm
You
like,
go through the blades? Alright.
I give up on this, and I try to like dive through when I see an opening.
Sure.
Okay. Wait,
Can Zrhagar try to like dive to stop Tyrone?
You said you wanted to wait till there's an opportunity, right, Tyrone?
Yeah, when I see like an opening.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
I'll push Raphael through and see if it stops.
18.
18. Okay, so you observe and you time it, and you get a pretty good idea of like the pattern. So if you're confident that you could probably get through in a very short window of the blades.
You know Tyrone, he's just gonna do it.
Okay, so if you want to do it, give me an acrobatics check with advantage because you took the time to.
Okay.
You have good acrobatics.
The first one is a 6.
Oh god, that's not good.
The second one is a 13 plus 5, 8, 19.
19. Okay, so you stand there for a few
Get in
seconds.
the
As
bathroom.
Dragar basically is like patting you on the shoulder, telling you, don't do it, don't do it. And you're just looking and you're counting.
18,
And then-
sorry, not 19.
In the middle of Zragar trying to talk you out of doing it, you just leap forward. You dive right through just as the blades are passing by, and you arrive on the other side unscathed.
Yeah, I turn around to Rhaegar and I'm like, I told you I could do it.
This is so doable. We should all do it.
Now that I'm on this side, can I take a closer look at the blades and see if there's anything on this side that could stop them, or if
Like
I
a
have
boss
any
switch.
more information about them?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. This one, 11.
Okay. It's fairly difficult to see, but you manage to get something draws your attention to like this each side of the door frame.
Mhm.
You see a little kind of like a glyph that you didn't notice there before.
Okay.
It's got a faint glow to it, which is why you noticed it in the first place.
And is it like a wooden door frame?
The door frame is wooden, yeah.
I'm gonna take the dagger I have and I'm gonna try to like scrape the glyph off or carve that part of the door frame off.
Okay.
Please.
You can do that easily enough. So
Okay.
you take your blade and start scratching at the glyph, and then one of the blades stops moving.
I'll do it to the other one too.
Okay, you come into the other one, scratch it off. This one isn't affected. So there's still one blade still swirling in front of the door.
Well, guys, I tried my best. You're just gonna have to dive for it.
Got
Oh,
it.
baby. After.
Here I go. What do I have to roll? What am I rolling?
Acrobatics check. With advantage because she disabled one of the blades.
Good.
Woohoo.
Oh, that's much better. Okay. Oh. Let me see. So that is a 18.
18? Okay, that is enough. You're not confident if both blades were going, you would have been able to pull this off, but with the one, it's a lot easier to, keep track of where it's coming from, and you managed to get through without getting hurt.
I did a perfect cartwheel through it.
That can definitely be the case. The baby
So
is showing off.
graceful.
Guess that
Okay.
leaves me.
Yep. So an acrobatics check with
Mhm.
advantage. So you roll 2d20s and take the higher of the two.
All right, so that's a 16. That's a 12.
Okay, so 16 plus your dex.
Okay.
Are you proficient with acrobatics?
I
I don't
don't
think.
think so. Plus dex, so
You're good. That'll be
2. So 16, or 16, 18.
18. Yeah. So as with the rest, you managed to dive through with very little issue. You all get through the blades.
We all rolled 18. It's very consistent.
Let's
Time
keep
for
that
some
going.
All right. So now you find yourself back on the landing for the third floor of the Durst home.
There was a
Can you
room
tell me
across.
Raphael made it through there?
I forgot Raphael was with you.
No.
With advantage, Raphael rolled a 7.
He's
He did
below
not.
me.
He did not make it through there.
Oh my gosh, he's dead.
It's not actually. It's not impossible.
You
And
killed
Zane's gonna
me.
Got a second
Zane-
roll, right?
Zane's gonna think that I did
Yeah,
this on
you
purpose.
get with
Just pull off
advantage.
his
Remember?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, he took 7 points of slashing damage. So yeah, he gets through, but he missed times a little bit, and the back of his right leg is actually still in the radius of the blade when it comes down. So the back of his shin sliced open.
I thought you meant like the back of his leg was still in the other room.
It kind of was, but it was still moving, so it just got cut and not cut off.
Heal that,
So, yeah.
fucker. Okay.
Took 7 points. That's a heavy hit for him. All right. So you guys find yourself on the 3rd floor landing now. So you have this is where the children's bedroom was, and another room down below with a dumbwaiter in it. And then there's also the stairs leading back down to the 2nd level.
Do I have time to smash the dollhouse? Because I don't think I did that last time.
You did not do it last time. However, I will say that one thing you notice is that the doors on all of the rooms have been replaced with those spinning blades.
Oh my god. What about the room that had Georgie in it? We didn't really look. Did we look around that very much?
I think we're in that room.
No, I thought
we found Georgie in first session, didn't he?
No, it was
second.
Oh yeah, no,
Georgie in the dollhouse.
No.
It was the room.
Georgie was in the room down below, where the dumbwaiter is. So to the west end, there's a bedroom there where you found Georgie, and to the east end is the children's bedroom.
Did we look in the children's bedroom? That's what the dollhouse and stuff was?
Yeah, that's where you fought the ghost.
Are we sure we want to go back in there?
We didn't really look around after we killed the kids, I don't think.
Well, Raphael should go first.
Now that we're outside the rooms, can we see those glyphs on the doorway?
On these, no. It seems to be just on that one.
Oh.
However, one thing you will also notice about the walls in general is that they've all have become really rotted and brittle.
The walls?
The walls of the home itself is starting to decay.
Okay, well, let's just run through them.
Run through the walls.
Yeah.
We could try to break down a part of the wall next to the doorway.
I just need you guys to all take it easy because this is my house now, and I'm a little upset that somebody is making renovations without my written approval. But yeah, I say we start kind of making new doorways.
It looks like your house is decaying, dude.
Yeah, it's a fixer-upper.
All right.
I'd say so.
So, what's the plan?
What room do we want to go into? The baby room?
The one that had Georgie in it? Or the one that was the children's room at the dollhouse?
How about I just run full speed to the left? And
Okay.
whatever room I end up in, that's where we go.
That's the children's room.
Sick. Okay, so what do I have to roll? Is this a ass kicking check? That's right there, right?
It will be an athletics check.
Okay, so that would be a 10.
10? All right.
Yeah.
So you take a few steps back and then charge at the wall, shoulder tackle it, and crash through it.
Haha.
You nearly trip over a dresser that's on that side of the room, but you manage to also kind of avoid that. But yeah, so there's a giant hole now in the room, in the wall leading into the room.
I'm gonna go.
Just, baby, please be careful, please.
I think I'm gonna take all the walls down anyway and turn this into my man cave, billiard.
Open concept.
Yeah, I'm open floor plan. I really want to
So, are you going to break it on another wall?
Well, let's go in here and hang out. What are we looking for?
I'm gonna go up to the part of the wall that he's broken through, and I'm just gonna look to see if you can see in the walls or anything like that.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I have a funny feeling
16.
that's about to happen.
16?
Yeah.
You certainly can look in through between the wall there. It's kind of like hollowed out area. And not only can you see through there, but you can hear something. You hear what sounds like squeaking, and then
more
scuttling.
rats. Oh, the rat's
And then
revenge.
a swarm of rats, just like a tidal wave, flood out through the hole. And I need you all to roll initiative.
They're so mad that I killed their friends.
We all need to roll initiative?
If you're within 10 feet of that hole, yes, roll initiative.
Come to me, my jungle friends.
I yell, I'm sorry I killed your friend.
Wait, do I have 2 animal handling. Can I see if they just want to like hang out and be like my new pet in my house?
On your when it comes to your action, you can try that.
Okay, so I got to do an initiative. All right.
I rolled a 14 for initiative.
I rolled a 5 in total.
12.
I had to go look. I just had to.
Brandon just scared the crap out of me.
My cat's back there too. He's chilling.
Right, 1 second. I don't have a pen, so I can do this on notepad. What was the initiatives again?
14.
12.
5.
And what is their initiative?
Did you roll for Zane?
Not yet.
Or Raphael, I should say.
Am I seriously about to like punch rats? That's
Maybe
terrible.
14.
That's animal abuse.
Tyrone 12, Drager
Hello, my rat friends.
5.
Join me. Join my army of rats. We will take over Bethlehem. Wait, what city we're in?
Ooh, okay.
Bar.
All right, so baby, yeah, you're first.
Barovia.
Barovia.
Barovia. Is
Not
where-
Not Bethlehem. Okay, got it.
Oh, the holy town of Barovia.
All right, baby, you're up first.
I thought she was up first.
You were 14, weren't you?
I was
No, she
14.
was 14.
Oh, okay, I got you 2 backwards. So, baby, you're up second.
Yay.
Tyrone.
So these rats look pissed, right?
Oh yeah, it's a swarm of rats.
Well, seeing that they didn't respond to me apologizing for killing their friend, I'm going to swing at them with the quarterstaff, like just trying to like hit the swarm, hit a few rats. Feel so abusive. I rolled 8 plus 3, 11.
11, that hits. So
No.
roll damage.
Roll D8. 6 damage. And then I'm going to kick at the rats.
Okay.
18 plus 3, 21. Oh wait, that's a D4. 5 damage.
We
need to change your name to Pest Control.
I know.
All right, so it's 5 and 6.
Yes, I think the first one is 6.
Okay. So yeah, you swing with your quarterstaff. 2 rats go flying off one way. You kick the other way. 2 more go flying off that way. And the rest keep coming. And baby.
Okay, I want to try to talk with them and convince them that they should join our party.
All right. Give a animal handling check.
They didn't respond to my apology.
What do we have? Animal handling. Okay, so I have a 14.
14.
Yeah.
You make a compelling case as to you being the owner of the home and really, their landlord. It doesn't seem to have any effect on them, though.
I will give you all the stinky cheese you could want.
It's very compelling, but it has no visible effect.
Damn it. So do I get to attack now?
Oh, that was your action.
Okay. Then I'll just lay down and let them eat me.
Oh.
All right. Well, it is their turn now, and the swarm is going to rise up against the first person in range with them, which is Tyrone.
Yeah.
You're breaking my heart.
So like 4 or 5 of them actually start crawling up
This is
and,
the
and
revenge.
trying to bite her.
Oh.
And I rolled 16, 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, you got 4 or 5 of them. They start crawling up you and start gnawing into like your extremities,
Oh.
and that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god. Well, the rats might have their revenge, you guys.
What are you at? Like 2?
6.
Okay.
Good thing we took that rest.
Ryan is so happy about this in the chat. Down with Booktude.
Down with
he's
Booktude.
on Team Rats. That brings it to Zrigar.
The video's called Booktude.
Yeah, I know.
Booktude.
Okay.
It's because we're booktubers with attitude. Booktude.
What's up?
Get it?
BW.
That could be your party name in the other game, the Booktudes.
Booktudes. We could be the book dudes in this one. Book dudes.
There you go, Booktudes. All right. So yeah, Zrigar, your turn.
Zargar.
Okay, so upon seeing the rats, Zrigar is going to take out his longbow.
Okay.
And aim it at the center of the rats, like the core.
Like the rat.
And okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That is 11.
11 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay, so that is a D8.
Yep. D8 plus dex.
Okay, that is 8 plus dex. So that's a 10 in total.
10 damage?
Yep.
Okay. You take aim and just observe the swarm coming out for a moment, and you see one rat in particular bigger than the others. So when you take aim, you let loose your arrow. It actually pierces through 3 of them on its way to the big one, and then jabs into the big one, slamming it up against the wall. All 4 of them are like sitting there like rat kebab, and then the swarm just dissipates, and they all run off in different directions.
And we're like, fuck that, man. I don't want to become a rat kebab.
Yeah. I want you now to give me a perception check.
Who, Britt?
Me?
Because you're one really paying attention now. What's
What
happening?
happened
Me?
to the rats on
Sorry, I'm
Did
having
they
some
leave?
stuff here. Hang on a second. You guys are fine. Keep it going. Good go team. Don't forget Raphael.
It's the finest Barovian cuisine, Ryan.
Who's doing the perception check?
You are.
Okay.
Shane, you're close enough. You can as well.
A perception check?
That's a nat 20, Devin.
Good job.
19 plus 2, 21.
So you both hear this. Zrigar is definitely sure of this. As this group of sorry, I saw Ryan's message. As this swarm of rats dissipate and they all scurry away, including the ones on Tyrone, just leaped off and ran. You guys both hear more squeaking, more scratching, but this time the scuttling is a lot louder.
Oh,
With the natural 20, Brit,
Yeah.
you can probably discern that there's basically another swarm of them coming, and it's at least 3 times the size.
So Rhaegar just turns to Tyrone and just be prepared.
I'm gonna back up like out of this like hole in the wall and like prepare to attack for whenever I see something.
Can I compel them to not attack us and join my rat militia?
You can try to do whatever you please, baby, but so that's the plan. You guys are gonna hunker down and wait for them.
Yeah. I'm preparing to attack.
Yeah, it's cool. We'll wait.
Okay. Cool. So that's gonna take another, say, 20, 30 seconds or so, but then you see first semblances of like a handful coming out, then a bunch more, and then the whole floor is like littered with rats. Gonna have to roll initiative for them.
Do I get an attack in since I was prepared?
Enough times passed. Well, no, they were aware of you too, so there's not really a
Like
surprise.
we made too much noise, probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, they were coming for you. They knew you were there.
Oh.
Like they're specifically.
They're keeping tabs on the rat murderer. The rat kebabber.
You know what? Give me an insight check now that they're starting to scurry out.
Insight. Okay. 11.
$11?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. You're getting the impression that these rats, it's not a natural occurrence.
Oh.
You know, them coming as such a large mob, or even their intent. There's something more supernatural at work here that's causing them to come after you guys. That's about as much as I can give you for an 11.
Like a source or something like that.
Yeah. Well.
While we're waiting for them to come, do we hear like anything else in the house besides the rats? Like a voice or anything like that?
You still hear like the moving metal and such, but you can discern now that that's just more of the blades.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume that pretty much all the doors have been replaced this way. Beyond that, yeah, no, there's no real any like noises or anything to pay attention to.
Okay.
Okay, so they pile out. The floor is now littered with rats, and we go back to the initiative order. So that leads to Raphael's turn. Ooh, Raphael is probably going to just cure wounds on himself, which he can't do because he has no spell slots. That's right.
Sacred Flame.
Did he do the short rest?
Yeah, you don't get spell slots with a short rest, though.
Spell slots.
No, he has healing hands, though. Nah, screw it. He's going to Sacred Flame the rats. Yeah. Sacred Flame it is. So dex saving throw. They rolled a 15, which beats his DC. Cool. So once again, Raphael kind of chokes, casts his flame, and it does actually kill, like, it singes a few rats, but it doesn't even remotely slow down the horde. Which brings us back to Tyrone's turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just swing at the ones closest to me with my quarterstaff. 17 plus 3, 20.
20 will hit.
7 damage from the quarterstaff, and then I'm going to, I guess, kick them again. That's a 12.
12 damage.
12 to attack with
Oh, sorry. 12 to attack? Yes, that hits.
4 plus 3, 7 damage.
7?
Mhm.
All right. So again, it's hard not to hit them at this point. Your rat bodies are flying everywhere as you're swinging and kicking and punching. That's that brings us to the baby again.
Let me see. I'm just going over my things I could do. Okay. I'll just swing at him. Okay. 12.
12?
Yeah.
That hits.
And 10.
17. All right. So you get mighty swing with them all through the whole back of them. Like handful of them fly off in all different directions. It's reminiscent of the Sauron in Lord of the Rings in a like prelude little scene when he swings his mace and the bodies go flying. It's just you do it in rat form.
Is it in slow-mo?
It's in slow-mo, yeah, definitely. That brings it to their turn. Crap. Okay. So there's actually enough of them around that all three of you are going to get attacked by a handful of rats. So, well, Raphael's the letter range. So on Zragar, I rolled a 4. That's not going to hit. Baby, that's the 15. Does that hit?
That hits.
Ryan, that was completely subconscious. Okay, so that hits 2d6. That's 9 points of piercing damage, sir, as they start gnawing away on your limbs. And then Tyrone, that's a 13 to hit.
Misses.
All right. So the two of you, Zragar and Tyrone, rats start climbing up and trying to gnaw on you, and you manage to like flail your limbs around and get them to fly off. Baby, you're not as lucky with it as they are, and a couple of them get some nice sized bites into your body. But that brings us down to Zragar again.
Oh, my move?
Well, your turn.
Okay. 16?
16 hits.
Okay, so I am going to fire an arrow in, like, at some of the rats that are trying to bite chunks out of Baby.
Okay. Like the ones on him itself?
Yeah.
Careful.
Okay.
That's a 7?
7?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. All right, so yeah, you see a bunch of rats jump on Baby. So you again take out your longbow. You're free of rats for the moment, so you knock an arrow, let it fly. As Baby is like turning to and fro, trying to get them off his back, he turns in such an angle that 3 of them are lined up as your arrow comes by and just sinks through all 3 of them and knocks them off.
Don't say I never didn't do it.
Damn.
You really like preparing those rat kebabs.
It's gonna be you're gonna have a lot of food after this.
You can't get to... Oh, hang on, guys. Sorry, I'm yelling at people.
Right. Raphael, who's a little bit further away from you guys, is gonna take out his crossbow and take a shot because the Sacred Flames aren't doing very well today. And he rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
He should have been an archer. All right. Anna rolled a 7 damage, so that's 14 damage plus his dex. 18 damage from Raphael.
Wow, he's doing better than all of us, and he's not even here.
No.
We should all just let Devin roll for us.
I think that's the first time he hit something since Zane stopped coming. I'm pretty sure, anyway. That leaves that. So yeah, he takes up his crossbow and again, actually, he shoots the arrow or he shoots the bolt. It sinks into a rat and like deflects up, and then gets another one on its way up towards the ceiling and embeds itself in the ceiling. So it's almost like an accidental cool shot. Tyrone, back to you.
All right, I'm gonna do the quarterstaff again. Are there any still on baby, or is he pretty good?
They're kind of all around you right now, so
Okay, I'll just swing at the ones closest to me again. 12 plus 3, 15.
15. Yep.
And the first one is 6 damage, and then I'm gonna use flurry of blows to do the 2 unarmed strikes. I'm gonna kick and punch at them. So the kick is a 17 to hit. I got 6 damage for that one. And then the punch is 13. And 2 plus 3, 5 damage for that one.
Okay, so if it didn't look so intentional, one would assume that you were like just freaking out because of the rats, like kind of like you see like in cartoon women just go insane, just shriek. You like throw your quarterstaff and body goes flying, then you kick them and then you punch them. You're just like going mad, just pummeling away at all the rats around you.
As I say, I'm dreaming, but I apologized.
And back to baby if he's there.
I'm here. I'm right here.
He said headbutt of death halfling.
Okay. So that's 16
Yep, that's good.
and 9.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah, so this is again same thing. You swing your maul at the rats all around you on the floor. You manage to connect with like probably 7 or 8 of them, and although there's still a massive swarm of rats around you, it's starting to thin. Like you guys can visibly see it becoming less of a wave and more of just a presence. That brings it to their turn. There is still enough of them for 2 attacks. One will be on the baby. It's a 12 to hit.
New.
And Tyrone, that's a natural 20 on Tyrone.
Oh, I'm down probably.
2d6
That's
doubled. That's possible. Maybe not. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage.
Yep, that's exactly how many hit points I have.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, so Tyrone starts to get overwhelmed by the rodent problem here, and just collapses to the ground. And then as she's collapsing on the ground, you see them like swarm over her.
Oh.
To the point where you almost don't see the halfling body anymore.
That's terrifying.
That brings us to Dragar's turn.
Rhaegar just shouts, "I will avenge you!" And, does his...
Notice she said not save, but avenge. Just say put that out there.
You're already dead.
That's an 18.
18 hits.
Mm-hmm. And so, where is my D8? There it is. Oh shit, I rolled the wrong dice. That's a 10. Not an 8. That is... That's a 14 damage.
14?
Yep.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
How do I want to do it? I want to make as many rat kebabs as I possibly can.
All right. So you see Tyrone's body get completely engulfed by rat bodies. So you carefully take aim with the longbow, and similar to what you did earlier with the last wave of rats, you see there's one that's slightly bigger than the others with like glowing red eyes, and you take aim for that one. In the process, and you do manage to like impale at least 5 or 6 other rats to the point where there's not much left of the arrow but the arrowhead. The whole arrow itself is nothing but rat carcasses, and it dives right through the forehead of that larger rat, which then again prompts the whole swarm to just dissipate and start scurrying off in every other direction.
Okay. Rhaegar immediately kneels and just starts prodding at Tyrone nervously.
Raphael is going to cast Spare the Dying on Tyrone, so there's no need for no need for death saving throws.
Okay.
And looks around and asks, "Does anybody have a potion or, maybe some magic?"
Spare the Dying just stabilizes me, right? I don't get any hit
It
points
does.
from
Yeah, you're still unconscious.
that. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So what's happening now?
I'm sleeping.
I do
Raphael
not have a potion.
would heal, but he's exhausted. He doesn't have it in him to do it right now.
Yeah.
So there's no more rats.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
They're like they scurried off away. Unless you want to try and chase them down, you might get a couple, but that's
No, I do not. I'm good.
But Tyrone is still unconscious, right?
Yeah, y'all really just gonna leave me lying here?
No, I'm gonna put you on my back.
I mean, I'm short enough. Just tote me around.
Yeah. Hold on.
At this point, the people that are awake, I want you to make perception checks.
Okay.
That's Baby and Zragar.
Ooh, that's a crit one.
Crit 1. You think everything is fine. This is a happy place. Nothing can possibly go wrong right now.
It's all good, Matt.
Baby,
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to give me a perception check, sir.
Hang on.
This
How
better
about the
not
rats? Eh?
one.
Okay, what's going on now?
I just asked for you two to do a perception check.
Uh, 20.
20? Okay. You guys are still pretty exhausted from the conflict so far. And much to your horror, you hear again coming from the hole, squeaking, scurrying, and a lot of movement.
There could be more things coming.
What?
No, I'm telling Jarger
Oh, sorry.
Jarger.
that there could be more things coming.
Raphael asked you, do you still have a healing potion? Or does anybody here have healing magic?
Not I. At least I'm pretty sure I don't.
I do not. I think Tyrone does.
A healing potion?
Raphael specifically looks at Dragar. He's like, does anybody here have healing magic?
Oh shit, I don't have my spell sheet up, Devin.
It's alright. You're not used to rangers having magic, I'm sure.
No.
You use took magic.
I have to find my magic.
You have Hunter's Mark and Cure Wounds.
Which one is better?
Well, Hunter's Mark is doing damage. Cure Wounds cures wounds.
Okay,
Cure
well,
my
I'm gonna
wounds,
cast
right?
Cure Wounds then.
There you go. All right, so Draga reaches down and touches Tyrone, casts her spell of healing, and Tyrone, I'll get you to roll it, I guess.
Okay. How much does it heal for?
Don't remember. That's why I wanted you to do it. I think it's
Let me look in the back.
either
real quick.
2d8s or d8 plus her.
I'm checking. Cure wounds, cure wounds. Do. Okay, it is 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. What's that?
Okay.
Bert?
Wisdom for her, so it's +2.
Plus 2? Oh, 2d8. I'm on the wrong dice.
So 2d8 +2.
6, 9 plus 2, 11. All right.
6 plus 9. Oh no, so you did 6 and a 3, did you?
Yeah, 6 and a 3. Sorry.
I was like, how'd you roll a 9 on a d8? Never mind.
Magic.
All right, so you open your eyes to a panicked-looking baby. Drager
Is
looks
Britt
pretty
still
content.
carrying me?
I think so. Like
Carrying me.
that's what happened. She picked up your unconscious body.
Yeah.
Then, like all of a sudden, she got this moment of clarity, and then her hand started to glow as it was like holding your back over her shoulder. And then you just woke up. She's as surprised as you are.
I groggily wake up and I'm like, did I drink too much again? What's going on?
More rats.
Oh, and then I remember where I am and I'm like, can you put me down, please?
As Rhaegar puts Tyrone down.
Sweet.
Okay. So you guys are still on that top floor landing, and once again you hear another swarm of these rodents coming towards the entrance of that hole that was
We should
So
get
what direction are they coming from? They're
the
coming
hole.
from
They're coming from the wall, like within the walls.
what direction is that? Like it's coming from the front of the house?
Well, technically neither. Like the
Just
front of the
all
house
around.
faces to the west, and the wall that they're coming from is like going from south to north, so it's like perpendicular. So yeah, it's just the bedroom where you crash through the wall. The gap between the wall is where they're coming from. It's not really direct. You're on the third floor, so it's hard to tell exactly where you're orientated
Yeah.
in relation to
I
them.
think we should get out of here and try to figure out where they're coming from.
I say we just run down the stairs and get the fuck out of here.
Okay. I'll second that.
That's my idea. I don't
That
know.
works too.
All right, so yeah, you can make it to the stairs. Pretty simple, without issue. So you climb down the stairs. Where's it to? Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. So you go down the basically like a secret staircase. It brings you to the second. No, sorry, that was the attic. Sorry, not the third floor. So yeah, you go downstairs to the third floor landing. Break open through the secret entrance where you found those stairs that led there in the first place, and now you're on the actual third floor landing with the spiral staircase heading down. You see the double doors to the east. Again, you see spinning blades, as well as the doors leading to the west and the north. So it's basically a lot of the same. All the rooms' doors have been replaced by these blades, and
Even the front door?
well, you're not at the front door yet.
Oh, okay.
Can I hear anything? Are the rats following us? Do we hear anything else in the house?
Give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. You don't hear the rats pursuing you, but it could be just that they are so far away, and you guys did kind of close the passage behind you as you came down the stairs. So Right now, you're confident that there's nothing in pursuit of you, but it doesn't mean that you guys are safe.
Okay.
Can we light them on fire if they show up again? Does anyone have like a fire thing? Or can I just hit them with a torch?
Wait,
When
what
does
is the
Zargar get dragon breath?
He has it now. A dragger?
Yeah.
He has a breath weapon he can use
I have it. I have it all the time, but I can only use it once.
once per day.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Do I see any of those like glyphs on the door in this area?
Not around here, no.
Mm. And what were the rooms on this floor?
The rooms?
Yeah, what were the rooms on this floor? There was like a set of double doors, you said.
Is this the floor where we got attacked by the Black Knight?
This is... Yes.
Okay.
This is the landing where you saw the suit of armor.
Suit of armor, Black Knight,
Oh, I didn't explore this floor. I think this was like when I wasn't in the campaign.
tomato.
Yeah, this is where you guys met up with them. They were already fought the suit of armor here,
Mhm.
and then you met up with them.
So did you guys explore through the doors at all?
Yeah, I think we cleared every room, but we're not very good at looking for clues apparently. So there's that.
I guess. So there's two exits off of this area, Devin.
Yeah, there's one. Well, there's one to the north, and there's two to the south.
I
Sorry,
guess.
one to the
Devin-
east, two to the west.
Okay, and we can't see like into the rooms or.
They're all blades now, right?
Yeah, they're all blades.
So just looking at through the doorways, like what are we able to see?
Let me pull that back up.
Sorry, Brett, I keep cutting you off.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
so Rhaegar, what do you want to say?
Can I taunt?
What do you mean?
Like, can I shout like into the air? Like, how about instead of being a coward, you show yourself?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll for that, or can I just
No,
shout?
no, you
Okay.
can
No, but
just
you have
shout
to
it.
shout it.
You don't want me to shout it.
I'm gonna make you actually shout that. It's okay. The response you get is not what you were expecting. It's almost as if the whole house starts to shake, kind of like an earthquake.
God.
The brittle walls start to crumble, and little like holes start coming, like the bits and pieces of the wall literally fall off, and in the holes you see like faint movement. So you can see there's a shit ton more rats, and they're just hidden within the walls itself. And then after a few moments, the shaking stops, but you still hear and see the movement from the various holes now in the wall. It's not big enough for them to climb out through yet, but they're there.
Is there a chandelier?
No.
You want to swing from the chandelier?
Well, no, I was hoping that when the rats come out, they could chase us and we could jump off the landing onto the chandelier and then they fall to their death.
Oh, I thought you wanted to come in like a wrecking ball. Sorry.
Let me drop my pants.
All right, so as for rooms, I mean, this is where the master bedroom was. So this is where Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. It's like a big room. There's a portrait of them above the bed. It's all cobwebby and dusty. You do remember in this room, Zragar and Baby, that this is where you saw the dumbwaiter. But yeah, other than that, this is the room where you found like jewels and such. But
Could Tyrion fit in? Sorry.
Tyrion.
Sorry.
Now I'm a hobbit, Tyrion, and Tyrone. Like I'm
Can
all.
Tyrone fit
all
in the
fantasy.
dumbwaiter?
in a Tyrone halfling?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Oh my gosh. I have an idea. Let's get to the dumbwaiter and put Tyrion here in it.
You're just gonna throw me in the dumbwaiter?
Well,
Okay.
I'll give you a boost. I'm not gonna like just throw you. I'm not a heathen.
Okay, so yes, you could squeeze into the dumbwaiter box.
So I
Yeah,
think
it can hold with 200 pounds.
before that, I think can I just go inspect the room because I don't think I've been in this one yet.
No, I'm gonna make you go into a dark hole.
You
In the
can,
dumbwaiter.
you can, but if you find nothing of use or value in the room,
Okay.
it's a room that the baby and Dragar already looked through.
Can I check out the painting?
Yeah, sure. You see, it's full of dust, and it's a portrait of what you now know to be Gustav and Elizabeth Durst.
Are the eyes moving?
At the moment, no.
Oh.
And in the
Is there
background,
anything like funky about it?
Not at this point in time.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Was there?
Just like paintings, spooky houses. You never know.
Okay, no, you guys are good. I thought there was something else there. Oh. So yeah, there's nothing really, again, of note. It is a creepy looking portrait, but that's the extent of it.
Well, I guess I'm gonna get in the dumbwaiter.
there's the spirit.
Can we
Can
put
I,
a
like,
different object?
Can I try to? I'm trying to think. You guys don't know where this like lets out, right?
I don't think so.
Both.
Does it go up or down?
Both.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting.
Well, before I get in the dumbwaiter, can I put something really heavy inside of it just to see if it holds weight?
It holds 200 pounds.
Yeah, but
That's what we think.
Oh, okay.
You can. I'm not sure if there's anything around though that would suit that.
Okay. No, like books or anything.
He said suit. He must be referring to the suit of armor that's downstairs.
So you're going to go downstairs to the first floor to get the suit of armor to come up back to the third floor to use the dumbwaiter to go down to the first floor.
No, I'm going to say we checked it earlier, but none of us could fit in
You
here.
know what? I'm just gonna get in the dumbwaiter.
There
Take
you
the
go.
chance.
All right, so I'm going to need you to give me an acrobatics check to get
Okay.
inside because it is a tight fit.
Acrobatics.
That's what she said.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, like I said, it's a tight squeeze, but you managed to get in there.
So many that's what she said jokes.
All right, so like I said, it's standard rope and pulley mechanism you'd expect. So you want to pull like again, there's two ropes there. You pull one, it goes up. You pull the other one, it goes down. Which one?
That's what she said.
What's the plan?
I guess. Wait, did we find any type of like outlet on the top floor when we were up there?
Yes.
What room
One
was
of
that?
them there was
It was
The
a
room where Georgie-
Nordstrom's outlet.
the room where you found Georgie.
Did we like inspect that room minus just
Yes.
like taking the? Okay, I guess I'll pick down then.
That's what she said.
I didn't say go down. I said pick down. I specifically chose my words.
All right, so
'Cause I
you
knew it was
start
coming.
you start
Ha.
you start heading down towards the first floor. Well, second floor. There's no like entrance on the second floor, so you end up going down to the first.
Okay.
What are the two of you doing while she does this?
Do I like see anything as I'm like going down the?
As you're going down, no, it's literally just a 2 foot wide shaft.
I'm dropping pebbles down so I can hear how far she's actually gone.
Okay.
I think I could fit in here.
It's 2 feet wide.
I think you can fit in here.
You find some pebbles and such, start dropping them down. Tyrone, as you're pulling yourself down the shaft, these little stones keep hitting you on the top of the head.
Oh, they're actually it's like an open dumbwaiter.
Oh yeah, there's no top to it.
I scream up, "Hey asshole, cut it out!" I don't care if you're a baby. I'm gonna kick your butt.
So are you just like dropping stones until she makes it to the bottom, or?
Well, I don't know. She's upset. Vargar, I think the sexual puns are starting to get to her.
So yeah, as she's pulling stuff down, it's going to take a little bit of time for her to do that. So, what are you guys doing?
Are we in a kitchen?
No, we're
You're
in
not.
a
No, you're on the third floor.
Okay, then we're not doing anything. I'm just
You're in the
chilling.
master bedroom.
What did you want out of the kitchen?
Can
Drager, what was it?
I lay on the bed and get under the covers?
Sure. You do that with little issue.
Are they down? Like thudding?
No, man, they're never mind.
Why did I think you were gonna say are they dank? I don't know.
What's
They're
the thread count?
moldy as hell, but
Oh, okay, that smells kind of cool.
Drager, what were you saying?
Can I try to remove the painting?
Sure. And give me an athletics check. Plus your strength.
Plus,
Dice plus strength.
12. That's a 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of stuck in place. But with enough yanking on it, you pull it free.
Okay.
We'll just let you have that one.
All right. So in the meantime,
You gotta make room for your portrait, Matt. It's your house now.
I know.
Tyrone,
One of my shit.
You find yourself in a again very dusty, very mildewy kitchen area on the first floor of the Durst home.
Is this the same kitchen we were in earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where the dumbwaiter lets out.
Yep.
Keep going.
All right. Does it go down any further?
Nope. You're at the very bottom now.
All right. I guess I'm gonna. What do I see like in the kitchen?
The kitchen. There's dishware and cookware, utensils. Well, actually, there's not as many utensils as there used to be.
Mayonnaise.
The baby took those.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're carrying around knives.
There's a work table with a cutting board with a rolling pin on it.
Bread.
A stone dome-shaped oven on the east wall. Stovepipe is bent iron connecting to a hole in the ceiling.
Wait, what's connecting to a hole in the ceiling? The stovepipe?
Yeah, the stovepipe is just kind of like bent a little, so it's.
Can she fit in the stovepipe?
No, it's a very, very tiny hole.
Can you just throw me in the oven next? Just like.
But through the hole, again, you see like red eyes and movement and squeaking and scattering and scuttering and all that.
Okay. Through the hole in the ceiling.
Behind the stove, there's an now open door leading to a well-stocked pantry.
I'm gonna go check out the pantry.
Okay. It's basically full of fresh food, canned food, vegetables, fruits. Lots of dust and cobwebs around, but the food for some reason doesn't look to be all that old. It looks pretty fresh.
Alright. I'm gonna grab some fruit, put it in the dumbwaiter, and send it up to my friends. With no explanation.
Is there a sandwich there?
I don't think there's a sandwich.
Okay.
There's bread and meats and stuff you can make a sandwich.
Oh, I'm gonna make them a sandwich, and I'm gonna send it up to them.
That's sweet.
Make one for Alwiz too. He's asking for it in the chat.
All right, you can have one too.
The dumbwaiter comes up and I say, "Oh my gosh!"
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
As you yell, "Oh my gosh!" I need the two of you to make another perception check.
Tyrone's been turned into lettuce. 19.
19.
Meanwhile, can I search the kitchen?
You can,
Just
yeah.
like search the drawers or
There's some mustard.
just around.
Drager,
I'll peek into the oven. Oh, Bert, you're muted.
I rolled a 4.
All right. So once again, you see no imminent danger whatsoever. You're very comfortable right now. Baby, you look to the far side of the wall. The wall to the south.
Okay.
And you notice that parts of the wall is continuing to crumble around, and the holes that were like brought on by the rot and decay and the shaking earlier, they're starting to get bigger. It's almost the size now where the rats will be able to fit through and enter the room.
Okay. We might be able to plug the holes in the wall with all of this fruit and vegetables. You're muted.
Right,
You gotta help me here.
I sent you a sandwich, not vegetables.
Well, I ate the sandwich. I thought you also put fresh fruit and stuff on there.
I changed my plan. Just a sandwich.
Okay, because I was gonna start stabbing rats with a banana.
So wait, did you eat the sandwich?
Oh yeah. Well, no, because I'm very perceptive, and I think Strahd should eat it and see if it's poisonous.
I love how that went from hell yeah to no.
Of course I didn't. Are you nuts?
So before you notice the rats, did anybody eat the sandwich?
No. Nobody ate the sandwich.
Baby?
It would be rude if we don't eat the sandwich.
It would be rude.
Fine. If you want to eat the sandwich, here's mine as well.
She only gave you one.
Okay, What about the guys in the chat? Did they eat their sandwich?
Always.
Banana rat sandwich, says always.
Oh, Raphael, eat these sandwiches.
Raphael he may be an NPC right now, but he's not stupid.
Okay. Well, considering no one wants to eat these sandwiches, it's making me think that you guys might think there's something wrong with these sandwiches.
Alva said he'll eat the sandwich.
Who will?
In the chat.
Always. He says he'll eat the sandwich.
Okay. Whew. Or at least
You
take
could
a
catch
bite.
a rat and feed it to the rat.
Okay,
And
let's try that. I'm going to rip off a little piece and put it in the wall.
Okay, give me a dex check. So an acrobatics check to do that.
Oh, that would be a 10.
A 10?
Yeah. I could put it in my hand and hold it up to the hole. See what happens.
You take a piece of the food, you put it up towards the hole to try and feed it to the rats in there. Not only does a little mouth come out and reach for the food, but it also takes a nip at your finger.
Aw.
It actually does enough to draw blood. You take 1 point of damage for it.
What a dick. Can I see if the rat's gonna die?
You'd have to get close to the hole and look in.
It's gonna eat your eyeball.
Putting stuff inside of a hole in a wall has never done me wrong in the past. I think I should definitely do this.
Too much information.
Okay, I'm just gonna eat the fucking sandwich. This is too complicated. I'll take a bite.
All right, so you take a bite, and it's not poison. However, although it looks like really good fresh food and fresh vegetables and bread and such, it has basically no taste. It tastes completely bland.
Interesting.
Someone is messing with our thought holes.
A potential thought is you just think that Tyrone is a really shitty cook.
Aha.
But no, the ingredients themselves taste really bland, despite what they look like.
Okay. The food's okay. It just has no taste.
Do I have to roll anything for searching the kitchen?
No, I'm so waiting for them not to react to the whole idea that the holes are getting bigger in the wall.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Tyrone, would you like to go up the dumbwaiter as far as it goes?
She's not there for you to ask that.
Yeah,
I'm
still
yelling in the
searching.
hole.
She's like 2 floors down now.
I'm very loud. Okay, what do you want to do?
I see that these holes are getting bigger.
That's what, okay.
And I am going to fire an arrow into the wall.
Okay. That's not how glory holes work, but I'm going to let you do this anyway.
What? You're all
14 plus what?
14 was the roll?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's your dex plus your proficiency plus 2.
So
It should be written as your attack bonus on the sheet.
that's 20.
Yes. Attack bonus was 6. Okay. What were you like aiming at?
A hole.
Just into the hole?
Yeah, or like the most recent crack in the wall.
Okay. You take a shot. Give me your damage then.
Okay. That is a 6.
Okay. You rolled a 6?
Yeah.
Okay, you add your dex to this too, so it'll be 6 plus 2. So 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Hey Jody, welcome to chat.
Jody!
Hi,
distracted to
Jody.
type
Jody.
Okay, so you take a shot at the most recent crack that just opened up.
Mm-hmm.
Your arrow penetrates it, actually making it larger,
Oh,
and you hear like the squishing.
Did you use that word on purpose?
Yes, I'm doing that a lot from now on. So yeah, you penetrate the wall and it gets bigger. The hole gets bigger, sorry, and you hear like squishing and yelping on the other side as the arrow clearly penetrates a couple of the rats. But the hole now is large enough for rats to get through, and one by one they start piling into the room.
Rhaegar just shouts, I think we should fucking run.
Are they in between us and the door?
No, they're on the far wall on the other side.
Oh, okay.
At this point in time, you can get to the door, but it won't be very long before they are, again, on top of you as a full swarm.
Can they get up on top of the bed? Like if I were jumping on the mattress, would I be safe?
There's enough rats that eventually they're going to fill the floor with enough layers that they'll just be walking onto the bed. That's how many rats there are.
Run for the door. Come on, Zwargar, bring your phallic arrows and let's get the hell out of here. The cops are coming.
Well,
Right.
what are we going to do for poor Tyrone? We can't leave Tyrone here.
Well, we're not. We're going down to her.
Okay.
Tyrone's a boy.
Yeah.
Tyrone's a he.
Tyrell. Tyrion.
All right, so you
Jon
want to check
Snow
through the
is a
kitchen.
boy.
So you guys are just racing to the stairs, is that right?
Yeah. Can we jump off the balcony and like not get hurt?
To not get hurt? No. It's
Can
like
we
a-
use her
60-foot
curtain
fall.
she took as a parachute? I've been wanting to do that since she did it.
If you want to try that, I will let you make a roll for it, but I'm going to tell you it's a pretty high DC to not take a lot of damage.
Okay, give me your curtain quick.
Fine, here, take the goddamn curtain.
Okay.
How tall are these floors?
Okay, what kind of check am I doing right now?
It's going to be an acrobatics check.
Oh, fuck me.
This is a
Okay,
great
10.
idea.
The silence
Wait,
is scaring me.
What did you roll?
Oh, a 10. Sorry.
10 total?
Yeah.
And you're trying to go from the third to the first floor?
With
Oh
a
my
parachute.
God.
Let's see. First floor is 10-foot high ceiling. Second floor is 12. Third floor is 13, but you're on the third floor, so that's a 22-foot drop.
Well, that's nothing. I do that in my house now
Uh,
with no
dude,
parachute.
that's like 6 feet taller than a normal Shane McMahon drop. Right.
I got
I can't remember the
It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
per 10 feet. Okay.
Mhm. Or was it 1d4? Let me see.
Yeah, let's go 1d4.
I'm almost certain
I
it's
think it's
D6.
1d6.
I just couldn't remember the number. If it was 5 feet or 10 feet.
Maybe it was a D1.
So I rolled 11 points of falling damage, which is bashing damage, I'm pretty sure. With your 10, using the parachute as leverage, I'll say it counts as a successful save, and you take half damage.
Yee! Wait, what number did you roll? 11?
10. Well, it'll be basically 10 because it's rounded down.
Yeah,
So
that's
five
not
points.
Okay, Zargar, it's fine. Jump down and I'll catch you.
I'm not jumping.
Okay, then take the stairs like a total douche, and I'll see you in 15
So-
minutes.
The half orc says, "Come on, Strahd, let's jump!" And then you literally leap over the side, grabbing the cloth, and just kind of parachuting down. It doesn't really slow your descent all that much, and you land to the ground with a crash, nearly like the bones in your legs popping out of socket. But you shrug it off mostly.
I think I split my big toenail.
And Strahd, you're just going to run down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
You
I
managed to do this
hear-
with very little concern.
Do I hear all this as I'm like looking around the kitchen?
Oh, also going to say, you're looking around the kitchen. There really isn't much of worth there. Like I said, you got utensils, normal pots and pans. Anything you would normally find in the kitchen is there, but nothing really catches your eye. But yeah, as you're like peeking through drawers and cupboards, you hear this like bang
Oh,
coming from just outside the door.
I'm gonna, not knowing what it is.
Well, you also probably hear baby swear a little bit when you.
Oh, do I hear him say the thing about his big toe?
Yeah.
I'm
because
gonna
he hit her.
come running out and like, what the fuck, man?
I feel like I haven't seen this foyer in like 3 weeks.
More like 4. The
4 weeks.
you rush towards the where the noise is coming from, Jan, and
Mhm.
the doorway to the kitchen is blocked by 2 of those spinning blades.
Oh, can I don't see anything to disable them, no glyphs or anything like that.
Not this time, no.
Take one of the big pots and stick it in there and try to like wedge it.
Yeah, I'll take a big pot and try to, or whatever I can find, like a kitchen utensil that's big enough, and I'll try to hit one of the blades and see if it does anything.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
there-
I'm not even gonna make you roll that. You do this, it has the same effect as the crowbar.
Okay.
It doesn't really hinder the blade at all. It
Mhm.
just kind of knocks the pot out of your hand to the ground.
Okay.
If there's a big cauldron, you should turn it over on your head and try to get in it and run towards the thing and then bring your legs in.
like a turtle, a cauldron
Yeah.
turtle.
Just, like,
I don't know
fly
if there's
through
a
it.
cauldron. I think my best bet is to just jump through and hope I roll high enough. Now
Should've-
I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna watch the blades to see if I can see any
Okay.
type of like opening or pattern.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Should I break the door jam on this side?
You could break the
Uh,
wall, but then the rats might
wall-
come up.
The walls are pretty brittle now, but it's up to you.
I rolled a 19.
19?
Oh, you got
Okay, yeah,
this.
that's enough. You jump through, very, very dexterous, and get through with it. You make it look easy compared to what Dragar and the baby had to go through earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, what sandwich
Raphael.
school did you go to?
What did I go to?
What sandwich making school did you go to? I think you failed.
I'm like, rude. I took the time to make you a sandwich, and that's the thanks I get.
It looked amazing, but tasted like dusty sock.
I'm just kind of confused. I'm like, well, it looked like normal food.
Hang on, Raphael, jump. Tyrone will catch you.
Raphael is literally running in step with Dragar down the stairs. And as Tyrone takes a moment to look at the blades and jumps through, they both arrive at the bottom of the stairs as well. So you guys are all standing in the first floor landing now.
Is the front door a real door, or is it like scythe hell? Or
the first double doors are still open, and there's regular doors. But beyond that, the main doors is the one that leads to the foyer is blades. But
Wait,
you
the
remember
front
entering here, this
door-
will literally be the last door before you're actually free from the home.
Because we could just burn this place down.
Yeah, I was thinking, why don't we
just
leave
sell
and
the lot.
see if we can find something outside, or is there any other rooms on this floor?
There's a bunch. Baby and Rhaegar can tell you all about them. They've kind of picked it clean. This is where he found his top hat.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna look at you guys and ask what's going on, because I just saw you fall from the third floor, or the aftermath of it, and I see you guys come running down the stairs, but so far I have no clue what's happening.
It wasn't a fall. It was a artful jump. And I think I'm going to light my torches. Wait. Oh, wait. No, never mind. That's a stupid idea.
You should probably
Let's
try to
burn
get
the
out of the
house
house
down.
first.
What?
You should probably get out of the house first.
I think my dogs are barking. Sounds like the hounds of the Barovian are out there. Let's go outside. That's a great idea.
So is
Gotta get
do I
past
see,
bloody blades first.
Jesus Christ, guys. Sorry.
it's okay. Do we see any glyphs on the scythe door leading to the outside?
Not that you can see now.
I'm gonna try to jump again, look at the blades, try to find an opening, and then try to jump through.
All right, you know the drill. Intelligence check.
Intelligence. Oh, I rolled a 1, but I can re-roll it. And I got a 13.
13?
Mhm.
Is that enough, actually? Can't remember if it was 10 or 15. 1 second. And I also realized I didn't even make you roll the dex last time, so you can say yourself lucky for that one.
Oh.
I took your intelligence roll. I'm like, okay, cool, you get through with no problem. I realized I didn't even make you jump.
I'm sorry, I didn't even pick up on it.
Neither did I. The DC is 15, so no, it's spinning at a different rotation than before. So you still think you can jump, but you can't. It's more of you're trying to just be nimble enough to do it, more so than strategic. But when you jump,
all right, I'm gonna try and jump through then.
All right.
It's acrobatics.
Yes.
+5, 17.
17 will do it.
Yay!
By
Okay.
sheer force of luck, you manage to get through. Half stumble through, but you get through on the other side without getting hit by the blades.
Okay, and then I'm gonna see if the front door opens to the outside.
Front door opens, and yep, opens up. You look outside, you see a fog-covered road leading down towards the village where you all came from. It's it's your first sight of freedom in a long time.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I'm gonna scream at the other guys. Come on! What are you waiting for? Are there any on the other side? Are there any of those glyphs or no?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, come on, guys, we gotta leave.
I'm coming.
Trying to get through. Would I have to, if I wanted to jump through the blades or attempt to, I would have to roll for that, right, Dev?
Yeah, it's acrobatics check.
Okay. 13 plus. That's a 15.
Okay. Baby, are you trying it?
Yeah, I rolled a 15, so that would be a 17.
Okay. The DC is 15 to get through.
Oh,
So you
wow.
both managed to. As Rhaegar, you actually a part of your clothing actually gets clipped by the blades. How close you came to getting singed, but yeah, you both actually managed to get through well enough without hurting yourselves too badly. Someone else got to roll for Raphael from now on. He did not make it.
He's not a very nimble man.
Raphael didn't make it.
Oh boy. He tries to jump through, and the blade literally comes out. He completely misjudges it. The blade cuts down and slices across his back and like pushes him out and like takes the momentum. He like shifts in midair and pushes through. But the blade cuts a huge line down his back, and he comes at the other side unconscious.
Oh no.
He took 7 points of damage, exactly what he needed. He downed.
I'm gonna run over and like try to stabilize him, seeing this happen.
Okay. Do you have a medicine check? Do you have a medicine kit?
No, I don't.
Okay. It'll be a medicine check.
Okay. +2. I rolled 16, so 18.
Okay. That's enough. You managed to put some pressure on the wound, wrap it up with some rags that you found laying around. I guess his whole body in that sense. But yeah, so he's not bleeding out or dying, but he is still unconscious.
Okay. And then I'm gonna yell at you guys, come on, let's drag him outside.
Well, no, he is outside.
He's going to take his feet.
He didn't manage to get
Outside
through.
what?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, he got through.
He's in the
outside the. You mean outside the home?
Yeah, outside the home. So I'm gonna start trying to drag him, but he's probably too heavy.
I'll just pick him up by his belt. Can I look around? Does the town look different than it did when we went in?
No, you didn't get a good look at it when you first came in, but no, from what you remember, it's pretty similar. It's this house is not necessarily in the town; it's just outside, so it's probably going to be about 15-20 minutes to walk down into the town. But it's like I said, it's covered in like mist and fog, really really dreary and a lot of overcast. The town itself is not a small town, but it's not a metropolis either.
Once we get outside, can I just like look around the house and see if like I can see anything changing, like the house changing, or like if there's any people around?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oops, I got my dice. 14 plus 2, 16.
Looking around, you see again down towards the town. You can see like the scattered person moving around on the streets.
Oh no, I meant around the house.
Oh, the Durst house, death house.
Yeah, the house is changing. If there's any people around.
Okay, you look back at the house, and when you first look, all the windows seem to be just completely bricked up. You look in through the front door you just left from. You see the spinning blades. And then something catches your eye. You turn away just for a split second. And when you turn back and look at the house after that, you notice the windows are back to normal. The front door is back to normal. And in the window, in the top window, where you would probably predict to be the children's bedroom, you see Rose and Thorn staring out at you guys.
What?
They're dead.
I'm going to tell the people I'm with about what I'm seeing. And I'm going to be like, am I crazy? Do you see that?
And they see it too. The house is perfectly normal now. And you see Rose and Thorn up in the window, staring down. Rose still holding her brother's hand.
Torch the house.
I headbutted you into eternity. What are you doing in the window?
Light the house on fire.
No, we're not lighting the house on fire. You leave them alone.
With the image of the children looking down at you and you guys standing on the road outside of the village of Barovia, that's what we're going to call it for today.
Okay.
So what happened?
What in the world? I guess my headbutt was not as effective as I thought it was.
I should have broke the fucking dollhouse.
Wait, did we ever destroy their bones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you rounded them up. You didn't destroy them.
Interesting.
So the good news is now this concludes the prelude to the Curse of Strahd.
Mm.
You guys have escaped the Death House successfully. That puts you at level 3.
Yay!
And yeah, now you guys are about to enter the full realm and the full sandboxy realm of Barovia, Strahd's domain.
Oh boy.
So-
Alright.
Or as Matt would say, Bethlehem.
So for context,
I forgot.
the Death House is a phantom in and of itself. It wasn't rats that was attacking you, it was the house itself.
Okay.
Once you guys didn't appease the ritual to the house in the cellar, then it was basically trying to destroy you.
So what you're saying is this is all Matt's fault because I was trying to do the ritual.
No, you did the ritual and it didn't work.
No, you stepped in the
No, you
water
never had a
first.
chance to.
Yeah, you stepped in the water first. And then I
So-
did it after everything was already angry.
Because this is a fairly long running campaign, I'm not going to give you the what ifs on every story we do, but in this one I kind of will. If she could have got a rat onto the die before Matt stepped off the dice and killed the rat, it would have just... That's it. The cultist would have disappeared and you could have walked out of the house with no problem.
See, it was Matt's fault.
Well, today would have been really boring.
That's true. That's really
You
true.
know, true.
Well, no, really. Today would have been, okay, you guys, you're still in the bottom of the death house, and you make it back to the front door with no problem. And then you guys could have went into Barovia.
Well, at least I got to ride in a dumbwaiter.
Oh, no, I like it how it turned out this way. That fight with the mountain was probably my favorite thing so far that we've
So
done.
fun.
You got to make a sandwich.
Got to make
Yeah.
a sandwich. The
It
rats
was
got to
literally a
have
plot
somewhat of
point
a
of a
revenge.
sandwich.
It's true.
We should have burned
Oh,
the house
boy.
to the ground.
I'm just
Oh.
like, why are they still alive though? Well,
Right.
alive. Quotes.
And
It's just like-
to I guess to announce for those that are in the chat right now, we are going to have another person added to the game starting next week. He's going to be introducing a new character that's kind of going to be replacing Raphael because unfortunately, Zane is not going to be able to regularly keep up with the games.
Because
Raphael is still around.
Boss cut off.
Raphael is still in Barovia. He will still probably pop in from time to time, but we are going to be having a fourth person in next week, and we'll be doing his introduction and such.
Yeah.
Anything else? You guys enjoyed the Death House?
Yeah, it was fun. Even though we're ridiculous sometimes.
Even though I own it and I can't go in it.
Even though somebody kept throwing rocks at my head.
You were planning on burning it down, baby. What are you talking about?
I know, but I
That's
was going to
true.
sell the land. I was going to see if someone wanted to put a wall.
I mean, you could sell the land to some sucker, and then they have to deal with all this. Like,
I kind of wish you did burn it down because the way Death House would work, if it gets destroyed, it literally just respawns after 24 hours. It would have been awesome if you would have burned it down.
I'm selling
Oh.
that house.
so I don't know if you can tell us or not, but Rose and Thorn, do they just like respawn?
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, they are
They're just,
cursed.
like, part of the
This-
house.
yeah, they are cursed.
Well,
The-
that's
the-
kind of sad. And their parents like murdered them, right?
Yeah, they locked them in the room until they died of starvation or dehydration.
Terrible. I feel bad about headbutting that little boy.
Well, like I told you guys off camera, I mean, you had the option. If you would took the bones and brought it down to the crypt and actually gave them proper burial, that would have released their souls. But
Well, if the baby
What?
didn't
Wait.
decide to fucking smash them, then we could have done that. Now couldn't we have, Devin?
So now they're stuck in an infinite loop because
Ryan, all you
the
missed
baby wanted
was
to crush skulls.
Ryan. All you missed was Tyrone made a sandwich for baby.
Yeah,
And-
and I rode in a dumbwaiter,
And I
And then-
parachuted.
and he parachuted three flights down.
Yeah, he jumped from the third floor to the first floor with a what was it, a
A
curtain
curtain.
as a parachute.
Yeah.
Oh, before we wrap this up, I want my
Oh.
curtain back.
Ryan has a question. They killed two poor tortured ghosts. Well, we
Before-
weren't trying to. They possessed me and Britt's character. And then the baby was like, I'm just going to go and crush the skulls on their skeleton. So then they attacked us. And I had no choice but to headbutt the little boy to death. The
But
ghost.
I
However-
did that so you guys wouldn't be possessed anymore, and it
Yeah.
worked. And no one
It did
said
work.
thank you.
The very last thing that happened, Ryan, is as they left the death house, they looked up in the window, and Rose and Thorn were in the window staring at them. So they are clearly okay. They're still cursed and stuck to this realm, but they're okay.
That's what they get for being little dicks.
They
The
didn't
comment,
do anything.
the comment says you rode a dumb waiter, but it's spelled differently, so it sounds a lot more dirty. Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can't get a smart waiter.
Oh, too
Oh
funny.
shit! All right. So as per usual, guys, we'll be back at 4:30 ish Pacific time with Sam. Shane, you're not going to make it for that one, right?
No, unfortunately not this week.
So no
I'll
verse
be
on the
back
next
next
one,
week.
but we'll all be back with Sam playing the Dimhaven campaign, and then we get to see Honey Badger, what he's going to get up to today. Oh yeah, that's another thing, Ryan. The rats were actually infinite. UK time, I think we said it was 12:30, didn't we? Isn't that what we established last time?
Think so. Dog.
Yes, just woke up. Hey.
Yes, 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30 a.m. your time, Always. Because wait, what time is it now, Matt?
Oh, right now it's 3:38.
So 3:30. So yeah, an hour from now, Always, basically. Ghost banishing. Rat Killing's Infinite, Ghost Banishing's 2. Ryan called it. We started early? Today. No, this is our regular time, isn't it?
Yeah, like 4:30
Yeah,
ish.
we started a little late.
But that was Britt's fault.
Yeah,
It
She
was.
it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, is it 10:30 p.m. now? Or are you saying that's when we started? Oh, in that case, yeah. So it's 11:30 then for you, because it's about an hour from now. Like technically the time is 50 minutes, but we'll probably be about like 10, 15 minutes late on that. But yeah, like roughly an hour from now, we'll be back with Dimhaven. Okay. So then, yeah, it'll be around 12:30 your time.
Headbutt death count. Ooh, I think it's at 2.
2 for now.
2 for now.
Yes. I would love to see if Ryan was like an authoritative figure in this game. You guys would be so screwed.
He'd be fun as a DM.
Ryan, I might consider to get you to roleplay Strahd for me when they meet him.
Uh-oh.
Get your revenge on.
Be fucked.
Yes. Oh, I have plans. The hyenas will get theirs in the next game.
Are the hyenas getting revenge too? Was it not
Quite
enough with the
possibly.
rats? My God.
All right, guys, I'll see you on the next game.
All right.
Okay. Bye, Matt.
I'll see you guys next week.
All right. See you, Shane.
Bye.
Yeah, I was like I said, I'm not sure about the math is working out there, but like I said, we'll be back in about an hour from now. Hopefully. Yeah, I didn't think we started early last time, but I could be wrong. Time zones are getting really trippy with us right now. There's so many different time zones. Brit and Shan are in Eastern. He's in Pacific. I'm in my own time zone. Hey, Mr. Godalak or God. So, yeah, thanks guys for sticking around, and hopefully we'll see you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Cheers.